Hi everyone. Today we're going to take a look at the 5 best 4K monitors for photo editing in the market for this year. First, we're going to show you our 5 best picks, then we'll talk to you about what you should look for before buying a 4K monitor for photo editing. You can find timestamps and links to all of the products we mentioned in this video down in the description below. Let's get started. Number 1. Asus PB279Q. Asus PB279Q has IPS panel with 27-inch display along with a widescreen offering 16:9 aspect ratio. It can handle up to 1.07 billion colors with stunning content supply over display. It's possible to link this monitor easily with the outside world using DisplayPort, HDMI interface, and mini DisplayPort. A number of excellent features stick out from the Asus PB279Q, and it's clear that the manufacturer actually put their effort into making this a competitive bit of screen hardware in the growing 4K display industry. The 27-inch screen of the PB279Q also has lots to offer, with a totally excellent true 10-bit color delivery and 178-degree viewing angles thanks to its IPS screen technology. This is just dense enough so you'd really have to squint hard to see those pixels within the on-screen imagery. To put it differently, realistic clarity is given with the PB279Q. Number 2. AOC U3277PWQU. As among the very best 4K tracks for video editing, AOC is a fantastic selection for video editing that is good. Its 32-inch display provides a resolution of 3840 by 2160 and comes with an IPS panel using 350 CDM² brightness and a 60 GH refresh speed. Given the confusing marketing that surrounds video displays today, it's easy to be misled into believing Ultra HD is about resolution. In fact, the standard includes specifications for color gamut which extend beyond what is currently possible in user displays. That gamut is much better known as Rec 2020. Calibration choices are confined to the DCI P3 style only. From the normal Eco manner, with color temp set to user, you could dial in exceptional grayscale monitoring and select between 3 gamma presets. Our preferences below correspond to this configuration. Number 3. LG Electronics 31MU97B. The 31MU97 is capable enough of providing 4096 by 2160 resolution on its own 31-inch display, so you can expect better accumulation of pixels on the screen. This resolution level is rated to be approximately 4 times greater as compared to total HD content. It's equipped with a single stream transport technology that resolves all image sync problems by ensuring highly easy particulars. This IPS display manages 99.5% protection of color with Adobe RGB technology. LG has designed this monitor to handle full versions of brightness, saturation, shadow, and color. Perfectly designed, flicker-safe display that offers 10-bit color depth. Additionally, the 31MU97 offers a color spectrum rendering that's definitely superior to that which many other 4K Ultra HD monitors handle. In reaching a full 99.5% of the Adobe RGB color gamut array, this LG monitor performs far better than the average, in which most other 4K monitors just reach roughly 70 to 85% of the Adobe spectrum. Number 4. Acer Predator X27. This can be a remarkable 27-inch screen that provides a great overall image quality, with wide viewing angles and superb peak brightness in HDR. This screen is the ideal option if you utilize the Adobe RGB color space, since it's almost perfect protection of the total Adobe RGB gamut. If you utilize HDR articles, this screen will not disappoint, as it's among the broadest HDR color gamuts that we have tested up to now. For PC gamers, this might be the fantasy display, but it demands additional money and power that most would take care of. Still, peek in a digital universe which is crisper, brighter, and much more fluid than whatever you've seen before. A full array backlight means that electricity could be allocated to only a part of the display, which makes it possible to strike 1000 nits summit. To get the contrast guaranteed by HDR, 1000 nits should be thought of as a minimum brightness. Number 5. Dell UltraSharp U3219Q. Dell's UltraSharp U3219Q 4K screen acts as a single monitor alternative for the ones that want an extensive quantity of desktop for gaming or work functions, or that require USB-C support. In comparison with a multi-monitor installation, this screen would provide you marginally more physical display space than just two 22-inch screens. It's twice as many pixels on screen when compared to two 1080p monitors. The combination of its high resolution and big format makes it easier to work indoors, multiple windows in precisely that exact same time, as more windows may be placed side by side and stay legible. The screen can be oriented vertically or horizontally, and differentiating between the two is as easy as simply turning the screen with your palms. No need to reverse, no screws to unscrew, no complex locking mechanisms to manage. Only a very simple twist, and you're done. Now that we showed you the best 4K monitors for photo editing, let's talk about a few things you should look for before buying one. Refresh rate and response time. Unless you're also gaming, the requirements for refresh rate and response time are pretty low for photo editing. Refresh rate is characterized in hertz and refers to how many frames can be displayed in 1 second. Higher numbers here result in more expensive monitors, as they can display more frames at a time. For example, if your computer and monitor are capable of 75 Hz, your system is capable of showing you 75 frames in 1 second. For most people, a refresh rate of 60 Hz is a good middle ground. The lowest refresh rates are 24 and 30 Hz, which also work fine for everyday users. Gamers these days usually use 144 Hz monitors, which demand much more of your wallet and computer. Photo editing does not require this performance. If you don't play any video games, you can save money by going with a 30 or 60 Hz monitor. Response time is defined as how long it takes for each frame to update. The quicker the response time, the more expensive the monitor. Like refresh rates, response time is not critical for photo editing purposes. If you don't game or watch many sports, a good target is around 5 milliseconds and below for the best price to performance ratio.